Yo, have you ever been watching a movie and you found like a massive plot hole? Well, here I'm going to be ranking ways to fill a plot hole. So we have all of the ways down here. Now, a lot of these might not make sense yet, but I will explain them as we go in. The first one I'm going to be ranking is acid, which is pretty much when they try to fill the plot hole, but instead they end up making the plot hole just way, way worse. They just make it way worse. And this honestly, there's some other worse things because at least they tried to fix it. So I think this is like D tier. It's pretty bad. Um, yeah, that's all I can say about it. Next we have air freshener, where they put they they have the plot hole and then they freshen it up. They talk about it a little bit and like they try to make it like seem as if it's filled, but it really just doesn't do like anything. Um Honestly, this is better than acid because yeah, they tried and it didn't make it worse. So this is like C tier, I think. Next we have air, which is just they didn't do anything. They just left the plot hole be. And this is honestly like just one of the worst things that you can do because like why? Just at least do something. Literally anything is better than nothing, right? Um Next we have a carpet, which it pretty much is just saying, "Oh, That it's filled, but, like, they didn't fill it, they just put something over it, and honestly, I think I'm gonna have to put this, a little bit above air freshener, right? Because it is better than not filling it, like, at least you're hiding that there is a plot hole, but if you step on the carpet, then you're just gonna fall all the way down. Next, we have the cave. This is an interesting one because, having the cave is just, like, you know there's a plot hole there, but you just can't prove it, right? Because the cave is like deep underground, right? It's a pretty big plot hole, but it's not obvious that it's there. And it's honestly it's a good way to fill a plot hole, but it's it's just kind of weird because you know it's there, but you just can't prove it. So I'm gonna put that in B tier. Probably a little bit above carpet. Um, Okay, next we have compost. This is like I should probably do this. Whoops. I should probably do this first. This is slop. This is when the creators of the movie in question, I'm not talking about any specific movies here, but they just throw a bunch of random things into the hole and then just hope that nobody notices that it's all random. And honestly, this can be really, really funny if it's done well, but most of the time, it just comes out, like, pretty bad, and it's not, like, a great way to do this. So, I will be putting this in D tier. Now we have compost, which is the slop, but it actually worked. So that means that the plot hole like is filled with slop and it makes sense somehow. This is honestly A tier in my opinion because a lot of the times this can be so funny, and I know that's not good for a lot of movies, which is why I put it in A tier, not S tier. But it just can be so funny, dude, when you're watching a movie and it's just the most random things ever, but somehow it makes sense, right? All right, now we have concrete. And honestly, concrete is a really it's a really good it's just good. It just you fill the hole with concrete. There is no more hole. This is like the best solution that you can have, right? So, yeah, it's good. Now we have dirt. This is like concrete, but it's worse. Um like concrete, everything's solid. There's no like holes, but dirt, there's like a lot of tiny holes. But overall, it's still good. So I'm gonna have to be putting this in A tier, probably above compost. Now we have the donut, which just allows the movie creators to glaze over this. They pretend this never happens. This is different than air, mind you, because with air, they don't talk about this at all. With a donut, they just talk around it. Like They just glaze over it, yeah? And honestly, it's not a good way. I'll be putting this in front of air. Oh my god. In front of air, but it's still in F tier. All right, now we have leaves. This is just carpet, but it's a lot easier to see. Like that's literally all I have to say. It's just carpet but worse. So, I mean, I think it's better than air freshener. Yeah. It's just like they put leaves on top of it and you can kind of still see the plot hole a lot easier than at least with you used carpet. Now, this is ice, which ice looks very solid. But if you actually were to step on it, then you would just be falling straight through. Um so it's worse than carpet, but it's definitely better than leaves because yeah. Now we have the piglin. I don't know if you've seen this meme, but pretty much, a lot of people have been saying. I don't know if this is recent. It's probably pretty old, but like I'm just using this. That piglin looks like an anime girl wearing a hat or something. I do not know, but pretty much what I'm trying to say by this is once you see it, you can't unsee it. Oops, you can't unsee the plot hole. So like you're just gonna be looking at the plot hole, and then it's like it looks like fine, fine, fine. Then you notice like the plot hole, and it's you just can't unsee it. And obviously, it's pretty good until you see it, and then it's like pretty bad. So I think this is gonna have to go at I think middle of C tier. All right, now we have the shadow, which is pretty much just them trying to say that it's like all mysterious. It's like it's a plot hole. It's like, "Ooh, I'm a ghost." Usually it doesn't work out very well, but if you do it right, then it could be pretty good. So for that reason, I will be putting it above carpet because carpet is just yeah. Now we have the final one, which is just saying no. No, this isn't a plot hole. So like what? Yeah, yes, it is. It's a plot hole. I have seen this done before. It is genuinely so funny, but it is the worst way to resolve anything. It's so bad. Please, if you ever make a movie, never just say this isn't a plot hole, because yes, it is. If majority of people are saying that it is, then it most likely is. Unless it isn't, and then I guess you could say that. Sure. That is the full tier list of plot hole fillings, ways to fill a plot hole. If you disagree with any of my uh ratings, then I guess you can like tell me or something, and like tell me in the comments why you disagree. But overall, I think this is pretty good. I think it turned out well. Yeah, thanks. Please subscribe, like, and I will see you in the next video because you're definitely gonna be there, right? 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 Yeah? Yeah? Okay, bye.